Good morning. On my way to school. I'm driving, but my wife is still in the car with me because we still don't have her car back from the shop. They've had it since before Thanksgiving. I'm a little disappointed because it's a hassle for her to drive me to school and then come all the way back to pick me up. She's traveling from Palmdale to Rosamond. Most people don't travel 2 cities away twice a day. That's crazy.
But he's doing a good job.
But he's doing a good job. We're getting the engine replaced. And he had trouble getting the engine because of the yard being swamped with mud and because of the rain and the snow and the weather and understandable difficulties. Totally understandable, but you know, I'm not frustrated at my mechanic, I'm just frustrated at the circumstances. He's doing a good job. He's always done good work for us. He's done work on our cars for years now. I don't know how many years, I couldn't count. And we trust him to do a good job. He always does quality work. But it's frustrating not having 2 cars when you have 2 working adults in the family. And speaking of family, I hate it. I absolutely hate it when married couples talk about starting a family and they mean they want to have children and they say we want to start our family. I hate that because it implies that the man and the wife are not a family themselves. And that's, you want to talk about being offended, I'm offended by that. I have a daughter who is married and has chosen to not have children, and that's perfectly fine. But does that mean they are not a family because they don't have children? That's ridiculous. My wife and I live alone because our children are grown. But the 2 of us are a family, all by ourselves, even. So, you know, don't say we're starting a family or we're thinking about starting a family. No, you've already started a family. You started a family when you said, I do. That's when you started your family. Talk about having children. That's great. Have children. But children don't make a family. Remember that. There's my little rant for the morning. So a really fun, kind of weird thing just happened in my second period class. It turns out one of my new students this semester, that's the bell for third period. Turns out one of my new students this semester in music appreciation second period and one of my students returning from last semester were in a class that I did a long-term sub-assignment back in 2013. They were in 6th grade. And when I dropped and did my push-ups at 9 o'clock, it reminded the boy that, oh, I remember you, because I was doing the push-ups back then with the 6th graders. So that was kind of funny that they remembered me from that. Gosh, that was 3 years ago. So yeah, they would have been in 6th grade. So they're probably both freshmen then, right? Yeah. Oh, it's time for announcements. Oh, the flag salute. We'll get back to you later. I know I've said this before, but we just did the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm inspired to say it again. I need to talk to all you kindergarten teachers out there. Stop teaching kindergartners when you're teaching them the Pledge of Allegiance. Stop teaching them to say, one nation under God. It's one phrase. Teach them to say, one nation under God. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. One nation under God describes the republic that the flag stands for. The republic is one nation under God. What is it also? It's also indivisible with liberty and justice for all. But I don't know, I might have to delete that. I wasn't very smooth and clear. It's difficult to rehearse the band when people are missing. That is why band students need to commit to the band. Don't go committing to sports or other paramilitary organizations on campus because it takes you out of the band. And after all, Isn't music the whole reason why we have high school? I mean, come on, let's get serious. That other stuff is to prepare you for getting a job or something, but music prepares you for life. Commitment, people.
Hello world, subscribe.
I made it to honor band.
This guy right here.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Where is he? Yeah, this guy right here.
Yeah, he messed up.
This right here, this is the epitome of teamwork, right there. Everybody helping each other out. Just don't hit your head when you stand up, Josh. Somebody should be holding his horn, though. We don't want to trumpet on concrete. Nicely done, nicely done. We may be small, but we are mighty. This is the Rosamond Roadrunner Band. Who else is in the honor band, Brenda?
Alan, right here.
Good job, guys.
I need to be in the game.
Angie, what happened in LA in '89? Good answer.